I just started my third rewatch of House of the Dragon season 1. I'm currently on episode 3 of it. I really like House of the Dragon, if you couldn't tell. So I'm super excited for this episode. I haven't read the books. I know there's a big battle that's happening in this episode. Everyone's hyping up the Dance of the Dragons, the Battle of Rooks Rest, or for Rooks Rest. Dang, I have trouble saying it. Rook. There we go. I'm guessing people are gonna die, but I'm really hoping not. I love the characters. Even Team Green. Oh gosh, I'm repping green. I'm sorry. I've been rooting for a lot of different plot lines and characters throughout this series. I honestly really want Aegon to survive. I really like his actor. I've been watching so many cast interviews and just getting to know them better. They're just really fun people to watch. Man, I really don't want anyone to die, but I know it's gonna happen. This is the Game of Thrones universe. Of course it's gonna happen. But yeah, third rewatch. Just watched the Battle of the Stepping Stones, and not as good as I remember. It's mostly in slow motion the entire time. Hopefully this episode isn't like that. I heard this is gonna compete with some of the best battles in Game of Thrones. Also, the director of this episode has directed some really great Game of Thrones episodes, some of my favorite ones. So we're in for a treat here. I'm hyped. I want to see Sunfire. I don't think we're gonna see like Dreamfire battling, right? Helena probably wouldn't. Sunfire, a golden dragon, just like Cyrax, but probably more golden. I don't really know. That will be sick. We heard, I guess, like Simon last episode, the old guy, say that he wanted to go fortify Rook's Rest. I didn't know that was going to be the battle location until people started spoiling it on Twitter. Just like, can't wait to see Rook's Rest, the battle of it, whatever. So now I know that's where the battle is taking place. That's all I know. I'm hyped. Let's hop into the episode. Let me know your thoughts on it once it's over down below in the comments. Leave a like. Check out the rest of any reactions on my channel. All playlists are down below. Subscribe because we're on the road to 20,000 subs this year. Also, for some reason, House of the Dragon season 1 is so much more emotional still seeing the young actors. It's so much more sad. Like, I was holding back tears. You know where these little kids go in the future. The second time it didn't even get me, but the third time for some reason, it's like so sad when you actually care about these characters and know their futures. I'm really liking House of the Dragon. Let's hop into this episode. Can't ever skip this intro. It's been changing, I've been noticing. Why does this battle have to happen, man? Well, Alicent and Rhaenyra both have 4 kids. We're even at this point. It's even. 4 and 4, just leave it be. Yeah, there's the line through that kid. Jaehaerys. The hanged people. This isn't all new. Is there anything new? If there was, I couldn't tell this episode. Maybe all that blood at the end, I don't know. I think Ulf was in there for a second, but I didn't trust him last episode, but apparently he's right. Oh, it feels like I'm watching season 1 again. Which I was just doing an hour ago. He's hearing Alice Rivers.
What?
Millie! I swear he was hearing Alice for a second.
Speak plainly.
I mean, he's definitely in one of her dream things.
Stop.
Oh my gosh. I just see Millie get her head chopped off. Oh, it's actually her head. Oh.
There's been a raven.
Whoa. Oh.
Mario Grace.
Interesting. Is this foreshadowing? Is he gonna actually kill Rhaenyra at one point? I would not be surprised.
Even if you can raise a host of rivermen, it will not be ready in time to face him.
Interesting. More symbolism. Yeah, I think this place is haunted. 100%.
This is Oscar Tully, grandson to Grover Tully. He is
Oscar Tully. I did hear. Aren't most of the Tullys, or like a bunch of them, named after the Sesame Street things, puppets? Why couldn't I say Muppets? What the heck? Move out of the way, man.
How fares your grandsire?
This would be me. I don't even know where to put my hands half the time. Having a sword holstered to you? Jeez.
Well, my time is short and I have need of an army. Perhaps you might place a feather pillow over his head and speed along your inheritance.
I love my grandsire. Like a father. My own Lord Father died suddenly, himself a young man.
I can see why the Blackwoods and the Brackens did not fear to start a war beneath the nose of their liege lords. House Tully is a fish with no head. Remind me, which of your countrymen claimed to fight in the name of Aegon? Was it Bracken or Blackwood?
It was House Bracken that declared green, Your Grace.
Who could remember?
Summon the Blackwoods here. I require men of action to lead my host of rivermen.
Is the ship ready? It might just get redestroyed this episode, if there's also going to be a sea battle.
And you are Alan?
Yes, Princess.
I'm given to understand my lord husband owes you his life. But I was not told his saviour was so comely. Your mother must have been very beautiful.
Bernice.
Such a sweet lady.
He was the sailor who plucked you from your watery grave.
Yes.
You did not think to mention it. I know who he is, Corliss.
Ooh,
Alan's past is no fault of his.
interesting. So she has history with Alan. Maybe his mother. Aw, again? I just watched episode 2. What the heck?
I brewed it myself.
Thank you. I will see it delivered discreetly.
Another one of these.
Grand Maester,
What could this be for her? Because of Kristen Cole.
you've ever been a practical man, an honourable servant to the crown, and you served my lord husband in his darkest hours.
Such was my duty.
She's remembering Viserys this episode.
Tell me, do you believe Viserys wanted Aegon to succeed him?
I could not know.
She's still trying to gaslight herself, even though she knows the truth now. She just has to be right. But she's not. Yep. Killing more babies. That's the Team Green way. I say that right when 2 episodes ago, Team Black was killing a baby.
You should have burned them when you had the chance.
Perhaps you can, Sir Alfred, when you next sight them on your dragon.
The only reason we know any of this is because of
Jace.
Vader's efforts.
What do we know, my prince?
I want more Jace.
And less.
We know that Cole possesses a host that is growing in strength and that it is a problem.
Ravens were sent to Harrenhal, seeking news of Daemon's progress with the River Lords. None have, as yet, returned.
He's made no progress.
What has come of this council?
Corliss. Welcome back.
My lord.
We do not know the Queen's doings. But we must trust that she seeks the same as each of us at this table.
She is trying her best. Kind of. She's trying to go in with peace in mind. Oh my
You can earn
gosh.
back your honor by raising his banner and fight
He got some people.
against the whore of Dragonstone.
The whore of
All who
Dragonstone.
refuse will have their
Oh yeah, when I was rewatching the first episode, I noticed Gwaine this time. And he was in the first episode of the first season. Just played by someone completely different, which is kind of weird. Just a stunt guy. Gwaine seems cool though.
You're not fit for the White Cloak.
This is a better death than a traitor deserves.
Wow. Yo, Kristen Cole is different. He's so dumb, but like he's really, really strong in war. He was the only one that actually had battle experience back in season 1. I forget that.
Harrenhal is to the west.
Indeed it is.
They're not going for Harrenhal. People did point that out. They're like, they went out the wrong gate to go to Harrenhal. Kind of, unless they like turned on the road. Interesting, it wasn't a mistake.
So Kristen is marching on Rook's Rest.
Rooks, a pathetic prize. I gave no
The
such
castle
command.
is small,
Yeah, it's a really tiny place.
Defended, and Lord Staunton sits on Rhaenyra's council. Cole is already preparing his attack.
How do you know this?
He sent word to me.
He wants Vhagar over there too.
Without my authority.
I mean, they are the smarto war plotters.
Galmaus ne hortaa mivre pagonaio peopoles.
And yep. I like that they can speak in secret over everyone. He does not like you walking in on him in the brothel. Or can some of these people understand? Do any of these people understand what he's saying? And now they're just even more disappointed. He's just acting like he's got a plan. Aemon should have been king. But that would be terrifying. Like, that would be like Daemon. No feet, please. I think he's done with that.
I thought I'd look in on you, Your Grace, after your absence from the small council.
Ventured into the lamprey pie at last night's supper. Too far, I fear.
He knows.
That is a rich indulgence.
You have the biggest opportunity to blackmail her for more feet. I think he's a changed man now. He won't do it. He's been watching. He's got a peephole in your room for sure.
Only weeks ago, my lord husband was alive, and the realm was at peace.
I think, yeah, that was just weeks ago.
Barely had the hours to grieve one tragedy before suffering the next. I regret if I have not been myself.
Time flew so much in season 1. I keep thinking there's months between episodes here, but there's not.
The voices of history guided Viserys. He knew that his wisdom alone could only reach so far.
Do you think that is why he changed his mind? In the end.
Never did.
No matter how suited he thought Rhaenyra for the crown, the voices of history, as you say.
Rhaenyra's supporters will believe what they wish. And so will Aegon's. And the victor will eventually ascend the throne. The significance of Viserys' intentions died with him.
See, he's always thought it was a lie. Maybe. He's having nightmares. Viserys. No, that looks like it's like Aemond. Of course, in a dream. Oh, it's definitely Aemond. Yeah, the eye patch. I could see it. Whoa. Wait. Oh, interesting. Him with an eye patch. An eye for an eye is,
It's a touch late to be stalking about a strange castle putting its people to the sword.
Yo, what's up? He's definitely gonna lose an eye.
Sleep can be thin in this place.
What would you know of my sleep?
What is she making?
Black hadn't felled the grove of weirwood trees that grew in these lands. Like heart trees imbued with the spirits of those who lived long before he came.
Dang, I learned all this on my own time. I didn't know they would explain it.
You experienced anything of note?
Of a
You're a
note.
strange kind of woman.
Not at all. I'm a barn owl, cursed to live in human form. So you've come here after quarreling
I actually believe
with
her.
your wife.
What?
No. She's definitely a
You
witch.
arrived here alone to claim the castle and yet send no ravens. I mean, does it please you that her legitimacy is contested as you stand here with a castle and a dragon?
Yeah. I mean, it's just like season 1, episode 2. She's making him trip.
William Blackwood of House Blackwood, Your Grace. As I said.
So weird. So she must have put something in his drink, maybe, to make him see all that, experience all that, get enough rest, and then reappear back here. I don't know.
I once vied for Queen Rhaenyra's hand before she wed Seleno.
I wonder if this is the kid we saw, actually. One of them that went up to Rhaenyra in season 1. Seeing Lena. That's gonna be Alice for sure.
Your Grace.
That's not. Just some random person.
And once you and your dragon bring the Queen's justice to the Brackens.
He's so bored of all this.
And with Aemond and Vhagar also at the ready, we are a formidable opponent.
You bore me.
Yeah. He wants war. Just go. That face. I love his portrayal of Aegon so much. He's great.
What are you doing here?
Where are your father's books?
I ordered them removed.
With no thought to the centuries of knowledge in those pages.
They're all so dumb.
They don't care what I think.
Who, Aegon?
My council. Cole, Aemond, they pursue their campaign without seeking my aid, or even my thoughts.
What thoughts would you have?
I'm the king.
Do you think simply wearing the crown imbues you with wisdom?
Man, she is so mean. Oh my gosh. She only likes Helena.
It's my hope that, once enthroned, you would honour the burden of your new duties in the hope that you might be half the king your father was.
Oh my gosh.
Or what? You'll hang me as you did your rat catchers? Or have me banished as you did your hand?
I mean, she's like spitting facts, but so messed up. They already have big issues with their parents, man.
You have no idea the sacrifices that were made to put you on that throne.
Yeah.
What would you have me do, Mother?
Do simply what is needed of you. Nothing.
Wow.
We shall move now and strike by day. They will not expect it.
They will not expect it because it is fucking madness. Did you forget the little encounter we had on the road to Rosby?
I did not.
What, grown tired of living, have you?
You're afraid, sir?
Of a dragon, yes. Okay, daytime battle, what? Wow, there's dragons watching. I mean, we know her dragon's not flying in the air anymore. Rhaenyra returns.
Where?
To support the war that your vassals have been fighting in your absence, Your Grace.
Oh, attitude.
What of my father?
He kept his oath. Cole took his head for it.
Where have you been these last
Yeah.
days? You vanished without so much as a word.
I apologize for my absence and the secrecy. But
Well,
such was
she was, yeah. She learned a lot.
I went to King's Landing.
You could have been taken or slain.
I inherited 80 years of peace from my father.
Mhm.
Before I was to end it, I needed to know that there was no other path.
Now it's time to end it.
Either I win my claim or die.
We stand at the ready.
There are those who have mistaken my caution for weakness. Let that be their undoing.
If you die, all is lost. Send me.
No.
I will burn Cole's lines and withdraw before King's Landing could even
You lack
raise
the
the alarm.
experience.
Meleys is your largest dragon and no stranger to battle.
Really, Meleys is the largest that they got? Vermithor seems bigger, but maybe not. It's just untamed, I guess. Nice. Oh. Oh, he's going. Yeah, they're not gonna expect having other dragons there. It's just, they're expecting Cole's people. Ugh. This could be bad.
It's a secret.
Ah.
But Viserys told
The song.
named me his successor. And it has passed from king to heir
Mm-hmm.
since Aegon the Conqueror's time.
Don't forget it. Oh yeah, he's suiting up. Meleys is getting ready. Oh, Sunfire.
I believed it.
That's a sick face. Dang.
A king or a queen. They are a protector.
Good luck. Good luck, everyone. I don't want any of the characters to die. I'm not on any side right now. Obviously, I feel worse for Team Black, but I liked watching Aegon on screen. I want him to live on. They're telling it in front of a dragon skull again.
The horrors I have just loosed cannot be for a crown alone. The song of ice and fire.
Heard it a million times. I'm all good. Everyone's running. Oh.
With you, Cole!
That might be their dragon, though.
All is going to plan.
Well, Dragonstone is closer to Rook's Rest, so it's probably Meleys. Yeah, it is. GG's, Cole. Gwen. He's like, please be a friendly dragon, please be a friendly dragon. Yeah. Dang. What? Oh no. They have Aemon and Vhagar just hiding in the forest. I was not expecting that. Oh no. Oh no. He sees Sunfire going in, yeah. Oh. Dang, Rhaegar is terrifying. Oh, please don't eat Meleys. His helmet looks a little silly. Not gonna lie. What the heck? I think they definitely could have made a cooler helmet for him. Jeez. That is the least fun thing ever in war.
His Grace the King's.
This was your secret plot, Carl.
No.
The king himself to lay ambush and mayhap die in the attempt. No.
Loose more signal arrows!
Right into the fire. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yo, I would be running. Dragon battles are way too scary. And Queen's like, oh, they do got a lot of people. I mean, but one little flame strike across kills them all. Aemon's holding back. He doesn't care if his brother dies up there. Oh, they're going right at each other. Oh, she can survive it. That's fine. Is she all good? Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that. Oh, poor Aegon. Jeez. Oh, dang. He just got covered in dragon blood. That must. It's like hot blood. Oh. Oh my gosh. Rhaenys is destroying him. Wait a second. Uh-oh. Oh. Vhagar. GG's. I'd get to the lowest point in the castle. Yo, what is Vhagar gonna do here? Oh my gosh. He just stopped the battle by just showing his dragon. That is so scary. It's bigger than the castle. It's about to pick up a Rook's rest. The green screen on the dragons does not look good, but the dragons themselves looks great. The flying has always looked a little odd. Ah! Ripping off Meleys's horns. She's just carrying Sunfire away. Oh, with his brother attached. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Aegon? He is Targaryen. Can he survive? He can survive the fire, right? Oh. Man. Chris and Cole going right over to him. I like that. Yeah, you can't take on Vhagar, but I mean, you can't just retreat either. She's going back. You might have to speak up a little bit. I don't know. Meleys can hear you. Whisper. Oh, you're gripping on. Yeah, get a little water on you. Water on your toes. You're a bit smaller than Vhagar. You can outmaneuver him. Maybe you're a little more nimble. People are just watching from below. Like, if a dragon dies in the air, it's coming crashing down onto you. It's gonna be raining blood on these guys. Oh, no. Oh. You're not ripping through that hide, man. Scales. You're not ripping through that. Whoa, that's the Dance of Dragons. That might be the Dance of the Dragons. Yeah, I know what that is now. Yeah, they're just gripping onto each other, blowing fire everywhere. Man, like a flaming tornado in the sky coming down. Oh, guys, you're in the splash zone. Oh. Cole? Do not end there. Vhagar's marching with them. It's just gonna crush their own guys. Yeah. What the heck? Oh. Bye-bye. Wow. Oh, she survived. Meleys is all good. Rhaenys is all good. Just go home. You've done enough in this battle. Man, she's covered in soot. No, she's flying back. Stop. You've done enough here. You're not winning against Vhagar, I don't think. Oh yeah, I saw that coming. I knew that was coming. I knew it was gonna come up right there, right when we couldn't see the bottom. Yeah. No, oh, that's... Maybe Meleys is a Hydra and it'll grow 2 more heads. No. No, that's the GG's. That's it. Oh, it's looking at Rhaenys, man. The connection. She said to watch her dragon die. Oh. She's like, oh. Oh, man. Jeez. Why did you go back? Just to die a dragon rider's death? A warrior's death? You were trying to help Rooks rest and you died right on top of them and your dragon crushed it too. Man. Like, if anyone was gonna die there, I do want to see more Aemond and Aegon development. I feel so bad for her character. This whole, from season 1 till now. Corlys is gonna be... I don't even know. How? Cole, how are you still alive, man? No, his horse is gone. You wouldn't even be able to, like, barely breathe down there. Oh my gosh, people walking around without skin. Oh, there they go. It's not worth the losses. It's not worth the losses at all to get these places, man. Dragon War is the worst. Rhaenys was right. He still never found Aegon. Aegon might have died too, man. He went and crashed down. It's just Ash. Yeah, it's just like, yeah. Ah, oh, that's insane. Wow, I knew it. A lot of these people are just gonna die from smoke inhalation. Like a couple years later, or maybe weeks. I don't know. Oh, I didn't know when dragons like fall and just crash, they explode into fire. That's what Meleys did and what Sunfire did. Maybe it's just because the dragon like screams on its way down and releases fire everywhere. I don't know. All the gas inside of it. Oh.
Aemond!
Oh, he was gonna do it. He'll kill you too. Wow. Aemond's crazy, but yeah, he's always hit his brother. What, is he inside Sunfire or something? Oh, there he is. Is he dead? No. Sunfire is wrapped around him. It's like Lion King. Aegon? Is Aegon actually dead? I mean, I just saw it. That's pretty bad. That's looking pretty bad for him. I think he's actually dead. I need to like double check though. You know, let's go back to this frame. Yeah, I mean, he's just like, did he stab himself? Why is his hand like that? He's laying down with his hand like this. The Kristen Cole's reaction to it, yeah. Man, he was my favorite actor this season. I really enjoyed every scene with him. He just flew out here when Allison told him to do nothing. He was not ready for this. I mean, I'm not 100% sold that he's dead though, but you know, he is just laying there like that on his back, not moving an inch. I hope he lives on. I really do, but can't be too sure until I go on Twitter and people aren't freaking out over his death or something. I don't know. Oh man. Well, the queen who never was died a warrior's death. Aegon, I'm not too sure is dead just because Aemond held his sword up to him and wanted to finish him off, you know? If they knew that the other dragons would be there, Rhaenyra definitely would have changed plans here. She would have sent in more dragons. But Aemond and Cole's plan was really good. It was. Sunfire kind of just got in the way here, but, you know, that's whatever. It doesn't matter. Vhagar was a crazy idea to have show up to that super small castle. But like what was said before, man, the losses here were not worth taking Rook's rest. Like, everyone died. There were like no survivors. What is the point? Just like the Blackwoods and the Brackens, nothing came of it. Just bodies laying over the entire valley. Just hundreds of bloodlines ended in an instant. I don't believe we saw Gawain, unless maybe that was his armor, that he was all charcoal. He could have run away. He was really terrified. Honestly, I would have ran out of there. He could have run away. Or he's just like amongst the missing from all the dragon fire. I'm glad that Rhaenys, as the queen who never was, got to live her last day as a queen. Rhaenyra is gone. She was upholding the council as best she could. That is nice. But man, she really had a connection with her dragon. I could see it in the fight. I'm glad they showed that. The way the dragon kept looking back at her. She was just whispering to it. That was messed up, what they did there. That is messed up. Corlys is going to be different after this, man. The least Rhaenyra could do for Corlys is say that Laenor's alive. His son. Give him back his son. Laenor needs to know that his mom just died as well. Like, ugh, I feel so bad. Big things are happening this episode with Daemon as well. Him and Alice Rivers, leading him on spiritual journeys through his mind, making him see things, maybe foreshadowing some things as well. Rhaenyra's decapitation, if that's going to be a thing. If Daemon's going to miss an eye at one point. But he's definitely seeming like he's leaning towards not going back to Dragonstone and being a king himself, leading his own army. So there's going to be 3 armies happening. Rhaenyra's, which she really has like almost no army right now. Just dragons mostly. Then the Greens, and then Daemon's forces, which would still be fighting, hopefully, with Rhaenyra. But it seems like he's making himself a king. I don't know where all that's leading. It's interesting, and it's very Daemon. I wonder if Aegon did survive this fight, how burnt up he's gonna be next episode. Is he gonna like just take the credit for killing Rhaenys and Meleys? If King's Landing knows that it was Aemon that did it all, what's gonna go on there? How are they gonna treat him compared to Aegon? I think just because Aegon went and flew into battle, he would be treated differently by his people. They would celebrate and stuff. So who knows? It's going to be interesting to see the aftermath of this fight, how it affects everyone, and how quickly another battle happens after it. Yo, what do you even do with a giant dragon carcass like that? Do you think they cook it up? I mean, they obviously take the skulls of them and put them in the depths of King's Landing, and obviously in Dragonstone there's a dragon head there as well. So they definitely take the heads. Do they cook it though? I wonder. I don't know. That'd be interesting. Can you cook it? Do they burn? Oh, I just remembered Rhaenys and Corlys's talk last episode. I wonder if Corlys in her best wishes is gonna make Baela or Rhaena the heir to Driftmark. That would be interesting. I really enjoyed Jace this episode as well. I hope we see a lot more of him. I want him to ride a dragon. I want to see him in battle. He's ready for battle. And he finally got the talk since he is the heir to the throne after Rhaenyra. He heard the Song of Ice and Fire. Same thing Viserys told Rhaenyra. But I liked him this episode being super critical of Rhaenyra, knowing that everyone in that room was looking at Rhaenyra in a different light now. They all thought she was stupid, that she wasn't a good ruler, wanting to hear about where she was this whole time while everything was unfolding. So I really like that scene. Man, I need to watch the whole fight again though. Sunfire versus Meleys was sick. A lot of the same stuff actually was happening that like season 1, the finale of that did, where you just couldn't see a dragon, and then off screen it just comes swooping in and grabbing you out of the air, just like Vhagar did with Luke. But yeah, when Aegon, no battle experience, just flying around, yelling Dracarys. Meleys just swoops in, grabs the dragon with its claws, and they're just like tangled in the air. That was sick. I don't know why I didn't expect that in a dragon fight. I always just expected them to just be going back and forth, breathing fire on each other, maybe some biting. I forget they got giant claws to dig into each other. So the use of that was really fun. Man, while that whole battle's going on, just Daemon is not getting back to Rhaenyra. It's so bad. He is done with her. She's done with him. There's no trust there anymore. Just lost Meleys and Rhaenys, and Daemon had nothing to show for it. Is he even gonna know? I don't know. I don't think he's going back to Dragonstone. I really think he's just ventured on his own at this point. He's going to need some big redeeming qualities to actually have a redemption arc this season. I wonder if Rhaenys' death is also going to like just trigger some of the kids to go flying out like Aegon did. Make rash decisions like that. I mean, Baela could feel responsible in some way. She could have stopped Criston Cole, but because she wasn't able to, battle went on, and then Rhaenys had to step in. She died. She might feel responsible, I don't know. I could see more kids. I mean, Aegon's the dumbest of them all, so of course he rides into battle without actually having any plan. Maybe the other kids wouldn't be like that, but you never know. Jace is getting angsty, I can tell. For sure, 100%. He wants to go. He wants to fight for Rhaenyra. I don't know how they go up against Vhagar, though. they're gonna need like 3 dragons at this point. Meleese plus 1 other dragon would have been enough, because Meleese is big. And all their other dragons are not that big. Like I'm thinking Vermax and stuff right now, and I don't know, against Vhagar, like 3 dragons is probably what you got to do to team up on Vhagar, or release Vermithor. That might just be the competition we need. I liked Alicent's dive into Viserys' old belongings, his books, his knowledge. She's respecting him. She was inspecting his dragon that he dropped at one point and she fixed and gifted back to him. She dropped it again though, of course. Classic Alicent. But yeah, that was interesting to see after what she learned last episode. Still needs to fix her relationship with Aegon and probably the rest of her kids, but you know, don't know if that's ever gonna happen. Especially after she told him to do nothing, and look what he just did. Luckily, he only got himself hurt and maybe lost a dragon in the process. I don't know if Sunfire was dead. Looked like it though. So maybe him costing them a dragon for no reason is gonna make even more people upset. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and edit this for you guys and eat dinner. So I'll be talking about this more on Twitter as I do. So follow me there. Link is down in the description. Let me know your thoughts on the episode down below. Are you doing a rewatch as well? Are you on your 3rd, 2nd, 4th rewatch? Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tune in next week for the next House of the Dragon episode. And that's it for now. I will see you guys in the next one.